We are live, pal. What is up, everyone? Watch on True Heel Heat, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. I am Romeo, Romeo Anthony Cologne, and you're watching a special dual stream here on the True Heel Heat Network. We are going to be talking Monday Night Raw, June 21st, 2021, and we're also going to be talking NXT, June 22nd, 2021. The Rated Raw Superstars NX3. I am alone for now, but I do expect Drunk Guy JJ to join me to talk about Raw. And then as soon as we're done with that, we will have Ness and Chris G to talk NXT. Before we get into both shows, please, friendly reminder, help out True Heel Heat. Drop us a like, leave a comment, let us know what you think. Be a part of the conversation. We'll read some comments out loud. Share this video if you can. Give it a good old retweet, thumbs up, like, all that good stuff. And of course, send a super chat if you want to send your support for True Heel Heat. I guess I'll just get into Raw. That's what she said. Talk about it. And if Drunk Guy joins me, great. Hopefully soon. Guys, Monday Night Raw started with Lashley and MVP and all their IG models celebrating. New Day interrupted to join the toast by throwing pancakes, Kofi. Kofi reminds Lashley of his tainted win over Bobby Lashley. He wants a title shot at Money in the Bank. Lashley wants a match with Woods and sort of botches that on the mic, what match he's talking about. Xavier cleans it up, says it'll be Hell in a Cell. MVP cleans it up too. So, the Hell in a Cell that is supposed to prevent outside interference. We're booking random Raw matches in it. This blood feud of Xavier Woods versus Bobby Lashley. The USA Network execs no longer jealous of Fox getting in a Hell in a Cell. They get a Hell in a Cell match. Random. But hey. Then it was time for AJ Styles versus Ricochet in a Men in the Bank men's qualifying match. The Viking Raiders come down to get a piece of Omos. Omos charges at them, gets thrown through the barricade. The distraction gives Ricochet enough time to counter a phenomenal forearm into a code breaker. Dirty finish. Ricochet wins and qualifies for the Money in the Bank ladder match that I can tell you he has no shot of winning. No chance in winning. I would be shocked. Here we go. We're bringing the heat already. Jason Campbell, Kofi is a joke. Well, wow. Riddle with Randy Orton. Hype that if he wins the Money in the Bank, he can hide his stash in the briefcase. A stash of Whoppers he would like. Rambles about his fear of the Burger King. Talks about how awesome it'd be if two bros fighting in the same match for a shot at the title. Randy says, not for you. And Riddle says, okay, well, good luck in your match, bro. Eva Marie backstage explains she got a mani-pedi and that she caught a cold. Coughs very unsafely in front of the poor interviewer. This is not very sanitary these times. Eva forgets her partner's name. And Piper Niven mouths. And Eva takes a look at her and says her name is Dewdrop. Dewdrop looks very terrified, horrified at the name. We all are Piper Niven. Women's Money in the Bank qualifier, Naomi and Asuka versus Eva Marie and Dewdrop. Dewdrop does most of the that's going to be really annoying to say. Does most of the damage, but Eva Marie tags in to get the pin. Doesn't work. She wants to tag back Dewdrop, but Dewdrop says, nah, fuck off. Eva Marie gets rolled up off the distraction. Dirty finish. I figured we would get to this point where, there'd be a dissension in the tag team, as there usually is on Monday Night Raw and all of WWE, really. But 2 weeks in, dissension? What is going on here? We got a recap of Hell in a Cell. Rhea Ripley intentionally disqualifying herself. Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville call out Rhea. They chastise her. They don't bother chastising any of the other 23 dirty finishes we've seen in the past 4 weeks. This one is the one they want to talk about. Rhea acting like a baby. Says she only did what Charlotte does all the time. Whataboutism. What about her? Flair comes out, gives her props. She's smarter than she thought, but she's still coming. And the rematch is made at Money in the Bank, Charlotte versus Rhea Ripley. They are really healing up, making Rhea Ripley so unlikable. And I know why now. Because at Money in the Bank, here's my prediction. Here's my prediction for Money in the Bank. Becky Lynch is going to win back the briefcase she gave up. And she's going to cash in on the same exact night. Becky wins the briefcase, cashes in at Money in the Bank. Welcome back, fans. Welcome back, fans. What better way to get fans popped, hyped up than that? Oh, here we go. My boy, Drunk Guy JJ.
What is up, y'all? How y'all doing today? This is lovely fucking Sunday.
We're glad to see you.
Yeah, man. It's been this daddy duties, super daddy duties.
Oh, of course, of course.
Getting them dressed, getting them hair. Gotta take them to the museum today. They don't say so. But it's gonna be. How you doing today, good brother?
I'm doing wonderful. The special dual stream. We're talking Raw, then we're talking NXT right after. We got you. I've already talked a little bit of Raw. I'll just pick up where I left off.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Which was Natalya, Tamina.
And, God, I came at the right time, huh?
They're looking at Mandy and Dana training while they are interviewed. They look pathetic as they try to get in the ring, and Mandy and Dana clock them. This Monday, tomorrow, it'll be Rhea Ripley, Dana Brooke, Mandy Rose versus Charlotte, Natalya, Tamina. I have no idea what's up with these tag teams. Who's the heels? Who's the baby?
Who's the faces?
Prediction time. I'm going to take Team Charlotte. Which team you got? Team Charlotte or Team Rhea?
No, definitely Charlotte. They have Charlotte. I got to get a victory before heading into Money in the Bank. So,
hope so. Men's Money in the Bank qualifier. Randy Orton, the Viper God versus Mr. Drip Drip. A lot of Morrison here working the shoulder of Randy Orton. And then Miz. Praise Randy Orton with Johnny's dripstick. Oh, look at that. Oh, what a visual. Randy really got it in the face good there, didn't he?
Oh, my God. Okay. This is been too much on this.
I mean, it's a flash phone over here.
Oh, my God. Just embarrassing. That fucking handicapped Miz just in the way.
Riddle comes down on a scooter to chase Miz in his wheelchair. That is distraction. Well, word of the day allows Morrison to get the upper hand and win with Starship Pain. Another upset and another dirty, or should I say drippy, finish.
Pause.
And then you got Randy Orton. Oh, jeez, we'll get into that later. Recap of the awful Alexa Bliss possession garbage from Hell in a Cell. And then it's Women's Money in the Bank qualifier. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross.
That new theme is hot ass cheeks. Bliss's new theme. Yes, Bliss's new theme is hot ass. It sounds like the Raw theme song mixed with fucking Firefly right now. It's bullshit. It's hot garbage. Change it. These Death Rebel guys, man. Oh God.
But wait, what about this?
Speaking of hot garbage. We got one hot garbage thing after another.
She's got the new gimmick here, superhero gimmick. She's got a blue mask, talking about how inspiring she's been the last few weeks beating Charlotte and Rhea. Yeah, very inspiring stuff right there. She embodies spirit or some shit. It's like Mighty Molly meets Spirit Squad.
Yeah, wow, that's the whole point.
It's apparently her idea.
Well, I'm surprised she didn't get it released then. That's too soon. Surprised she didn't join her husband there. On that
they're breaking up all the marriages.
Yeah.
I'm sure she will
break
make
up a
money.
Happy home. Go to WWE.
I'm sure she's gonna make money from this gimmick and merch, and the kids will eat it up and love her. But there's no fighting spirit in getting your ass kicked and winning by countouts.
None.
That's not very spirited. Beautiful gear though, and I mean that. Very beautiful. Alexa. Alexa. Oh, by the way, they're fighting Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler. Alexa manipulates Reginald. He almost slaps Nia. They hug. Cross kicks them both. Shayna in the ring gets rolled into a pinning maneuver by Cross. Cross and Alexa are in Money in the Bank. Jeez. The catering crew arguing backstage why they're not in the Money in the Bank qualifying matches. Jinder, Cedric, Jeff, Sheamus, Sonya and Pierce say tough luck. Sheamus calls them gobshites again, cursing on television again. Jinder correctly predicts Drew is going to ruin another opportunity. If anything happens to him, he's your guy. Then it's Drew versus Riddle. And Drew's back looks badass as hell, all those scars from Hell in a Cell. Mm-hmm. Commentary says Drew would have to wait for Lashley to not be champ anymore to cash in if he were.
Dumbasses.
He can go to SmackDown and cash in there if he wants.
Fuck, he can go back to NXT when he actually was, when he first got back to the company.
And it's all for nothing anyways because he loses to Riddle. Let's find the match where Drew chops Riddle in the corner and Riddle doesn't sell it for a good 5 seconds later, yelling, "Ah!" So Riddle is the one who qualifies for Money in the Bank, not Randy Orton.
All right, we don't have to bring that up again.
He goes to fist bump Orton. Randy is not happy. What is going on here? Jackson Riker backstage playing around with some kind of slave strap his grandparents probably had stored in their attic. I don't know what. Mansoor asks for advice. Riker says, never let your enemies escape. Very creepy. Next week, he's facing Elias in a strap match. Who you got?
Whoever doesn't like the blacks the most will win.
I'm going to go Riker.
I'm going to go Riker.
We also learn it'll be a last chance triple threat. Randy Orton versus AJ Styles versus Drew McIntyre. They say last chance, but how many chances has Drew McIntyre got?
Drew McIntyre will have another chance after he loses next week. Then it'll be the last chance match to get into the Money in the Bank.
Who you got in that match? I'm going to go Randy Orton. I think you got to have both RK Bro in this match.
And put it into the story. And honestly, I feel like that's just going to play into the match. Orton finally saves him.
That's going to be fun.
I feel like that's what's going to play.
Especially with a live crowd. That's going to be fun.
Exactly. I'm sorry, Money in the Bank, man. Dallas, Fort Worth, here I come, man.
Okay. I have a live correspondent on behalf of the True Heel Heat family. Xavier versus Lashley, and perhaps the most unnecessary Hell in a Cell match of all time. Xavier with a springboard elbow drop on Lashley through a table for a beautiful 2 count. That was a nice spot. Mm-hmm. Lashley gets up, throws Xavier into a chair in the corner. Spear, hurt lock, submission. Lashley beats up Xavier some more in the cell. MVP locks them inside. Kofi watches helplessly from the outside. Good heel shit. And
that was really good.
On the Raw preview, Kofi is set to confront MVP, and what I'm sure will open the show. Another promo. What do you think of this match and this ending?
For it to be a super unnecessary match, it was really good. It was good. It's a good, nice little main event. It was what it was. Of course, Lashley was gonna fucking win. I am okay with this Kofi Lashley feud right now. More so because of the promo work between him and MVP. Somebody's turning. It's as clear as day. New Day will not be a tag team, a trio, whatever you want to call it, after Money in the Bank. Something's going to happen at Money in the Bank.
And it's just another moment in front of fans. This is shaping up to be a show.
Yeah, man. Something's happening on Money in the Bank. It's too evident, especially how with the whole mind games MVP has been playing with Woods and Kofi for the last 3-4 weeks, a month basically. It wouldn't make sense to even have all this go on, only for Lashley to just beat Kofi at Money in the Bank. Something else, something has to come out of this.
Let's wrap up this Raw. Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
6 weeks in a row, starting with a promo. We got 2 weeks in a row without making any reference to Piper Niven's weight. Good job. Botches, we had 1 by Lashley, 2 by Jinder, both all on the mic.
Shocker.
And 30 finishes. We're making progress here. Only 3 this week. Match of the night. Riddle, McIntyre.
Yeah, definitely Riddle, McIntyre. Yeah.
And my MVP on that note, Riddle.
He outshined his tag team partner.
Yeah.
The Viper God is here, and this week he was looking down there. Riddle was looking like the man, being the former champion, coming off of a main event, So
Jabroni of the night,
baby. I'm almost done.
Jabroni of the night, as usual, a lot of them. Eva Marie, Rhea Ripley, Reginald, Nia Jax. You?
Shit. I was definitely going to say Eva Marie. Oh my God, this is what happens when you come back. Okay. As for, I don't want to give it. They don't even deserve fucking LVP. This Nia Jax shit. It's pointless. They deserve a lower tier LVP. They don't even deserve the LVP. It's just ridiculous. I'm just gonna go with Eva Marie for this week. Not worth my time.
We'll put our thumbs out, and in 3, 2, 1, it'll be thumbs up or thumbs down for this edition of Raw. 3, 2, 1. Thumbs in the middle. Thumbs down for me. For me, just another Alexa possession. Rhea Ripley, a whiny brat. Distractions all over the place. Fucking dewdrop.
Speaking of that, because I got up here late. What is this Rhea and Charlotte bullshit? How are you trying to make this feud intense, and they're both heels? Charlotte is not.
Okay, I earlier you might have missed it. I think Becky Lynch is going to come back, win Money in the Bank, cash in. She's the glorious baby face, and these two will be healed on the side.
But honestly, I don't even feel like Becky has to do that. She can just return. Because remember, she had forfeited about. She didn't.
Right, she gave up the briefcase, and now she gets it back.
Ooh, she gave it. Well, she didn't give it up. She got it. She can't.
Well, yeah,
technically.
Yeah.
She got the briefcase from Oscar with the title in it. Yeah, I guess.
Anyways,
but
yeah, a lot of the shit on Raw needs to be cleaned up. You guys in the True Heels group gave Raw a thumbs up. But Raw's going to get a thumbs in the middle here because we're all over the place with this.
Yeah, because I can't give it a full thumbs up. That's just blasphemy.
So on the rated Raw Superstar scoreboard, Raw is 5-1. Has yet to get a really good thumbs up. The rating, 1.719 million viewers. That is down 300K. You hate to see it. Drunk Guy, you got to be on your way. Guys, we're going to go right into NX3 right after this. But first, Drunk Guy, where can everyone find you?
Already know, man. Instagram, _J Duggan. Twitter, Drunken Master JJ. Facebook, my name is my name. If you don't know my name, don't ask. The gang's everywhere. Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, social media. Skonex, MySpace, Pornhub, X videos, XNXX, RedTube, YouPorn, if that's still a thing. We're everywhere, man. This is what we do. We keep providing us good content. You see what we're doing right now? We're doing dual reviews on a beautiful fucking Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
This is what we do, man. We keep providing that good fucking content. It never stops. Can't stop, and it won't stop.
Thank you, Drunk Guy JJ, for another memorable rated Raw Superstars. Enjoy your day, sir. You are a great, great dad. Taking his daughter to the museum. What a guy. What a guy.
Man. I try.
We'll see you next time, Drunk Guy.
Yes, next week for another unfortunate review of Raw.
Can't wait. Guys, we're going to get into NX3. We are going to bring in the three-time baby making the champion, Ness. We're going to bring in
Chris G.
The marijuana enthusiast, Chris G. Guys, how you doing?
Doing good. Great that I don't have to review Raw.
And I see you motherfuckers later. Toodaloo.
All right, bro. Enjoy your time at the museum.
Yes, brother. Y'all take care, and hopefully you have a better.
Don't get too drunk. Don't get too drunk.
I am a responsible parent. Okay.
Sober dad JJ. There you go.
Exactly. Sober dad JJ.
This is also you.
All right, y'all.
There, bro.
Shit, we're on a simulcast. I feel like a McMahon right now.
We are going to talk. We are the NX3 crew. We're going to talk WWE NXT for June 22nd, 2021. And the show started. Adam Cole coming out making no sense. First, he says he gets to pick his opponent this week. Then he says he's not going to do that because he's not going to listen to rules that Samoa Joe made. Meanwhile, it was rules that William Regal made. He warns Joe things are different from when he was last there. He's the king of NXT now. He's interrupted by Carmelo Anthony. No, Carmelo Hayes. He says he's going to change Cole's mind. Cole asks how. Carmelo says, ruthless aggression. Yeah. I hated the delivery. It was not the same as when John Cena said it. I don't know if he tried to change his voice to sound intimidating or he was trying to imitate John Cena, but it was a very cringe delivery for me. I like the idea, though. I like the callback, the throwback. Ruthless aggression. Cole wins. There's not much ruthless aggression here. With the Panama Sunrise, which Hayes sells like $1 million. Very nice. Another solid effort from Hayes, who I think has the look, the moveset, the timing. Mike's skills are still a question mark. We got to wait to see how those develop. The gimmick is still very vanilla, but, you know, he's a rookie. Not a bad start to his NXT career. And I think with all the cuts that happened recently, 205 Live has a bunch of spots open, ready to take. Carmelo Hayes, I think, will be one of those guys that'll be a mainstay on that. And dabble every now and then with NXT. Chris G, start us off. What do you think?
They're keeping 205 Live? I thought that's why they chopped the roster.
I thought that was going to be the open spot.
I thought they were just going to like, oh, we don't need this.
Remember Trey Baxter, too. All the guys in the Diamond Mine. I think they'll be taking those spots.
I mean, it was a good showing. But he doesn't really feel for him to have a callback to like a John Cena, like somebody so iconic. Like that's an iconic moment. To have fucking Carmelo Hayes try to react it. It's like, really? It was a good match. He's good. He's good. He changed my mind. I was like, this is
who was John Cena when it originally happened.
Well,
did you know the prototype, I guess?
With Kurt Angle.
True.
A legend, you know?
Kurt Angle.
All right, but this is Carmelo
and
Hayes
won,
and Adam Cole.
Or he lost.
But that's what we're saying. Well, Adam Cole's I wouldn't say a legend, but Adam Cole is a fucking.
He ain't no fucking Kurt Angle.
He's not, but he had. Well, yeah, like, of course he's not. He's not. Of course he's not Kurt Angle, but Adam Cole is like up there. Don't just because he's in NXT. Adam Cole's been world renowned before a lot of these guys that's on the main roster. Let's not act like Adam Cole isn't Adam Cole.
I didn't mean it as a slight to Adam Cole. I meant it as like.
Oh well, yeah, of course it's not.
Like,
of course he's not.
You look back at it and you're like,
Kurt Angle, of course not.
You know what I mean?
Not everyone can be an Olympic gold medalist. It's okay.
With a broken freaking neck, you know.
Yeah, with a broken freaking neck. Ness, any thoughts on this opening?
Yeah, the thing that didn't sit well with me was, oh yeah, I'm not coming out here to wrestle. Nigga comes out in full fucking gear, and then they say it on commentary. Oh, Adam Cole had no plans on wrestling. Why the fuck is he coming out here dressed to wrestle? But aside from that, it was all right. I wasn't too big on the ruthless aggression thing either, because again, like I feel the same way as you guys. It's like that was an iconic moment, but again, you know, at the time, who was John Cena with Kurt Angle? But maybe, possibly, you know, years from now, that might be an iconic moment in NXT history, but it wasn't an iconic showing for Carmelo.
No, fuck, it will not.
I said maybe, you know, it's always. I'm saying, who knew that was going to be like? Who knew John Cena was going to go on to be John Cena at the time? You know what gives it away for me is that Carmelo got his ass kicked right after.
Well, that too, but Carmelo Hayes wasn't backstage shaking hands with the Undertaker or Triple H or anybody like that.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Backstage, Frankie Monet compliments Jesse Camille and Aaliyah, how they're all going to have great nights. Robert Stone walks in wearing, I don't know what the fuck that is. What is this? We need the fashion police, but too bad they got released.
Oh, shit. Yo, that would have been the best thing for them to like the last hurrah. They give him a fucking ticket wherever that well, I don't know what the fuck that is. Like some like a suit jacket, sports bra. I don't know.
I think
got a training bra.
I think the X across his chest means that he's not interested in women. I don't know. Frankie goes to leave, and her dog perfectly growls at Stone. It was perfectly timed. Pinch the shit out of that poor dog. Poor dog.
I want to see that, yo. I can't wait for them to leave Robert Stone and give her Frankie Monet. She's done more for them in like these 2 segments alone than Robert Stone has done for whatever. What if you want to call him like a real manager or whatever? The Robert Stone brand, none of that shit. Like he hasn't done shit for them. I'm already interested in where it's going to go within the last 2 weeks with Frankie Monet just talking to them.
Zoe Stark interviewed, said Io gave her first break, so she paid it back, coming to aid her last week. Io stops by to say she respects her, but I don't like you. Jeez, that's a bit rough.
I love it.
Girl shit.
And then there's this guy, relaxing, getting a tan, with a little bit of the bubbly, and his $1 million title. Says he thought Cameron just cared about the money, but he cares about the old man too. And the bump he took on the ladder ain't nothing compared to when LA Knight drops him on his head next time he sees him. And then we got Gargano in Theory. Gargano brags about how the 57 days he was NXT champ, this place was paradise. Calls out 57 days.
Yeah, man. I'm like, damn, that's only like a month and a half. almost 2 months.
He calls out how he's better than Karrion Kross. Pete Dunne, Oney Lorcan interrupt. Dunne asks, "Are you mad?" Thinking you're the #1 contender. Tells Theory to shut up. Gargano quickly tries to lower the tension. Says they are law-abiding citizens. They don't want. He doesn't want Samoa Joe to appear and choke him out. Good guy Gargano tries to leave. Theory warns Dunne. He's watching him. And Dunne grabs his fingers and snaps him. He is disfigured and mangled. Are you buying this new baby face Gargano, or is it just bullshit? Is he just a chicken shit heel still?
Shit. I want to say it's bullshit. So, but I don't know. They got too many heels in the main event scene. Like everybody's a heel for the most part, outside of just Pete Dunne, Karrion Kross, fucking Johnny Gargano. The only one Adam Cole. The only one that's not a heel is Kyle O'Reilly. You know, so it's just like maybe Samoa Joe put the fear of God in Johnny Gargano. He's like, fuck, I don't want to get my ass kicked and choked out like Adam Cole did. Maybe I will be a law-abiding citizen now.
Because later on in the night, we'll talk about the match, they were chanting Johnny Wrestling. Remember
that?
Yeah. I think there is no better time to be challenging Karrion Kross for the NXT title than right now, because of all these main roster rumors. He's already working matches on main events. He's gonna have to drop that title I would think. And Gargano, I think a second run as NXT champ, not a bad idea. And then maybe you could transition to Pete Dunne or Kyle O'Reilly. He is Mr. NXT. He is Mr. Takeover, Johnny Gargano. You can come up with worse choices. But yeah, challenge him now. Challenge him now.
This is Johnny Gargano, and this is my bag of motherfuckers that I don't know if they're heel or face anymore. We're just gonna drop them in here.
Oh shit!
It's not. I don't know what's going on anymore. I just got this bag of motherfuckers. I don't know what they are. Johnny Gargano's there now. You can even throw it on. Let's take Austin Theory. I'm gonna put him in there too. Okay. I'm digging.
Pulls up, assures some concerned guys that Ted is gonna be okay. Some guy with rainbow hair asked him if he just came from a nursing home. Boy, oh boy. Grimes then punches him. And then what a nice guy. Leaves him a tip anyways. What a guy.
I mean, if you just punch me in the face, I'll take $100 bill to make myself feel better.
I'm still getting a lawyer, though. I'm suing you for more.
Adam Cole doesn't want to talk Kyle O'Reilly to McKenzie. Regal enters to let Cole know what happened between him and Joe last week is done. Joe chastises Regal for not doing anything about Joe putting his hands on him. He doesn't want to be here anyway. He leaves. Or does he?
Dun, dun,
And this always annoys me when someone has a very low battery.
This is true, folks. This is very true. We hear it all the time in our group chats. If you throw in a screenshot and your battery is low, you will be let know.
I don't care what's in the screenshot. I want to see that battery.
Crop my battery out. You ain't seen shit.
Something is charging. It eventually charges up to 50%. Whatever it is, looks like it'll be 100% at either Great American Bash or the NXT after.
Can I tell you guys what I heard it might be? Don't quote me on this. I'm not saying that it is.
What?
I heard that it is possibly Keith Lee returning to NXT.
Wow.
That's what I heard. That's just what I heard.
Just reporting the news.
Just reporting the news.
Gargano and Theory into Regal's office. They knock very respectfully. Gargano even gives Regal a replacement pencil. What a guy.
He's full of shit, yo.
Our producer says you got the report from Brad Shepard?
Good luck with that source.
It possibly is, man. Hey, that's just what I heard, apparently.
Johnny asked Regal if there will be any consequences for what he's done, maybe? Maybe a little smoke choke his ass out, put him through a wall, something like that. Regal stands up. Gargano asks, "Oh, you gonna brass knuckle him? Little brass knuckle?" Regal makes a tag team match. Stark and Io versus Aaliyah and Camilla. They were pretty sure, I don't know if you guys caught this, to mention how this is the greatest women's division on earth.
Yeah, I heard that.
Indy and Candice get a closer look here. Io wins with the moonsault on Camilla. Camilla, I thought, looked improved because, boy, has she been trash in the ring before. They stare off with Indy and Candice, and they're interrupted by Raquel and Dakota, healing it up, saying they're not skipping the line for a title shot. Shotzi and Ember join the fray, saying they've lost their minds. Shotzi says, "Marbles!" And Ember was just awful here. Oh, I'm not even going to repeat what she said. It was just bad.
Please don't.
You know what I am? Like, what?
That was pretty cringy.
I'd rather listen to my cat scratch a chalkboard for 4 hours.
This leads to a brawl with everyone but Candice and Indy. Samoa Joe on the scene, waits for security. Another nice easy paycheck for Joe. Doesn't have to choke out any women. And then it's Gargano Theory versus Dunn and Lorcan.
Can I just say something real quick about that? Get Dakota and Raquel the fuck out of there, yo. I don't understand what it is. And I complain about this shit all the time. You don't need to put your top women's champ in the fucking tag team title picture. You can have a three-way dance between Indian Candice versus Shotzi and Ember versus Zoe Starks and Io Shirai. Let fucking Dakota do whatever she can go do. Let Raquel Gonzalez be your single women's champion. Like, they win a fucking title. Like, the women win the title, and then they just jump in the tag team division. It happens on fucking Raw. It happens on fucking SmackDown. Now it's happening on NXT. Cut this fucking shit. Stop doing this. Like, you're oversaturating your women's title because you keep throwing your fucking main women's champ in the fucking tag team division for apparently no reason. Like, what was the point of making her a single star just to put her in the tag division?
That's what happens when you have. That's what happens when you have a writer that goes, "What's the champ's last name? Raquel Gutierrez? Gonzalez. What are we gonna do with her? Just put her in the tag team. Put her in the tag team."
Oh man.
Am I fucking wrong? Am I wrong?
you're
I didn't think so.
Right.
Tell me in the comments if I'm wrong, and I'm gonna tell you how much fucking crack you.
Oh,
sorry, triggered alert. Triggered alert.
Ness and Chris G are hot. They're bringing the heat. Oof, these rants.
Oof, I need to get that off my chest.
Yeah, man, it's annoying, bro, because they do have a great, like, arguably the best women's division, but they do this, like, it just doesn't make any sense.
Gargano in Theory versus Donna Lorcan. As I mentioned earlier, the crowd, vintage babyface Gargano chanting Johnny Wrestling. He wins it with the one final beat on Oni and forearm to the back of his head as he celebrates. It's Karrion Kross. And wow, what did you think of this? Got him.
Yeah, that kind of will solidify that's who Kross set his sights on. So if him moving up to the main roster is true, then that it might just be back to Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Takeover, Johnny NXT.
What do you think, Chris?
I mean, I like it. I was bugging because, like, in the first half of the match, I'm like, are these motherfuckers babyface? Are they really babyface now? Because even Theory was pulling off babyface comeback, and I mean, he has a perfect ability. They look at that perfect double team. They have good chemistry. So I'm here for a babyface the way on the men's side of things. I think it's interesting. And then you got the women being healed. I think they could all kind of hold championships at the same time for a period. And it'll be a nice little story. I don't know. That's the way I would go. And if Kross is going up, who better than Johnny Wrestling than a babyface Johnny Wrestling, right?
Next week, prediction time, women's triple threat tag team for the number one contender. Zoe and Io, Raquel Dakota, Ember and Shotzi. I'm going to go Zoe Io.
That's where I'm going to go, just because we haven't seen it. Just because that's like the only match we haven't seen. We've seen different variations of the others, kind of.
Chris?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going with that too.
It's time for Frankie Monet World Premiere Encore versus Elektra Lopez. And Monet wins rather easily with what Beth Phoenix calls one of the most devastating finishers. And she had a very, very nice pin.
Yes, my man. I was waiting for this. Yes, beautiful.
I mean, what else is there to say?
They changed, Elektra Lopez used to be Carissa Rivera. They need to change her name again. That's not, Elektra Lopez. Nah, I don't like it.
I think you're being a bit too picky there.
I mean, I can see the Lopez.
Not Troy Baxter. Oh boy, Everrise earlier today, early in the night, tried to spray paint Hit Row's vehicle. I mean, look at these guys. Top Dollar rolls down the window and says, "Ski masks don't work when your names are on your shirts." And then this wasn't even the worst part of Everrise's week, really.
But wait, there's
more. Hit Row. They destroy Everrise, rightfully so. Absolutely clowned and owned, and that's it. Everrise is no more. Everrise is off to look for new jobs. And I mentioned earlier on the stream me and SP3 did, the Romeo reports, that I hope Everrise shows up on Impact so Chris G still has to cover them and still has to do the Jabroni of the Week to him. SP3 suggested that we just rename Jabroni of the Week to the Everrise Award. Everrise.
At the end of the year, when we do our yearly awards, we can rename it the Everrise Award. We already got our winner, so
Everrise Award does definitely work for me. You ever thought you got rid of a fucking big ass roach in your crib, right? You swear you stomped the motherfucker out, you picked him up, you threw him in the trash, you come back 5 minutes later and like two of his cousins are in the living room just chilling waiting for you. That's how I feel like Everrise is. Motherfuckers got stomped out on NXT and they just came back to Impact to ruin my life even more. So
that because Machine Gun Carl Anderson, he's vouching for them to come to Impact. So I mean, I don't know what the fuck he sees in them. Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. The segment with Top Dollar kind of made me chuckle. I was like, oh, maybe these guys actually have a little fucking sense of humor to them, and then they get fired. So I'm just like, whatever.
Xia Li
for a second, and then they got fired. What the fuck?
Xia Li jumps Mercedes Martinez, who was just told of a mixed tag match next week versus Xia and Boa. Security drags Xia away. Boa laughs at Mercedes, talks shit, and then Jake Atlas takes him out with a boot to the face. He accepts being Mercedes' partner for the mixed tag. Happy Pride Month. Who you got next week?
Pride and Powerful.
That's
their name. That's what I'm going with. I would like to think so. Wait a minute. Will it be? Yeah, it'll still be Pride Month, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, I don't know what day it is.
Nah, yeah, it'll still be Pride Month, so they'll win.
Even if it is, I got them losing. I think Xia and Boa win.
Oh, I'm not taking you serious as a tough guy if you got a fucking flower shirt on. I'm going with Xia and Boa.
Jesus. All right. Main event. Kyle O'Reilly versus Kushida. Beautiful chemistry between these two. Kushida works Kyle's arm, has him in the hoverboard lock, but Kyle rolls him over for a pin out of nowhere. Kyle shows respect after. Kushida can't believe it, but shows respect right back. And then the aftermath of this match, Adam Cole fake left the building. He comes out to attack Kyle, but Kyle sees him, and they beat each other up near the announce table while Samoa Joe is escorting them and security out. A hooded figure jumps Kushida in the ring. Several other men alongside him. It's Roderick Strong, and accompanying him are Malcolm Bivens, Tyler Rust, and I don't even know who the other guy is.
Who the fuck is this other guy?
Hideki Suzuki.
Who?
Hideki Suzuki. I hope I'm saying the first name right.
I know nothing about him. Do you know?
He's. I did a little bit of research. He's like, no pun intended, like really big in Japan. He wrestled in a bunch of I wouldn't say not major. I might be wrong with that.
But he wrestled like Noah or DHC or some shit like that.
No, he was in a couple big Japan wrestling, Wrestle One, a couple I guess I don't want to say the wrong terminology, but I guess like Japanese indies. He wrestled in a lot of companies over there, and I was in my Facebook groups, and when they had the picture of these guys up, and people just oh, Hideki Suzuki. So I'm like, oh, this guy must be the real deal. So I'm waiting to see what he brings to the table.
Okay, Bivens, Malcolm Bivens holds the cruiserweight title and says, "This is Diamond Mine." Finally, they debut. We see who's in it, guys. Let's talk about the match first. What did you think about the match, Chris?
I thought it was good, but the commercial break kind of took me out. So I feel like they were about to turn up a little bit, and then it just slowed back down because of the commercial break. And then after the commercial break, it was straight.
Ness?
Yeah, I enjoyed the match too. Very well, very much. Obviously, it was the match of the night. These guys brought it. Very hard hitting, technical. Exactly what we expected to get out of these guys. Yeah, I wish I would have got this a couple years ago. In the best of the Super Juniors when Kyle was in it, they both were in it. So it was nice finally see these guys cross paths in the ring in a singles match. So they delivered.
And then, guys, what do you think about this Diamond Mine? Roderick Strong is back. He's going to be the leader of this faction. It looks like Malcolm Bivens. I love anything related to Malcolm Bivens, getting him more time. Tyler Rust, I can't fucking stand, but I guess you need somebody to take the pins, I guess.
I don't remember who the fuck this Tyler Rust guy is, to be completely honest. I don't think has he done anything of any type of significance?
Our producer says they faced in the 2015 Battle of the Super Junior Finals. Yep.
They definitely did. I'm high. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. They definitely did. And Kushida won. No, Kushida? I forgot who the fuck won. I got to watch that again.
Chris, what do you think of Diamond Mine?
I mean, I'm a little excited for it. I like Roddy, and Malcolm Bivens is just the perfect mouthpiece. I'm glad that he's finally gonna have a problem.
That's gonna be interesting.
It seems like I kind of like Tyler Rust. He kind of fits the Diamond Mine persona, right? He's kind of like that diamond in the rough where they're trying to build him up to be. So let's see, what he could do with these guys surrounding him. And then Hideki Suzuki, shit, he's coming from Japan. He got a big following. He got to be good. He's got to be able to beat the shit out of people. So I'm here for it. I'm sure it'll be good.
I love Roderick Strong being back, being the head of something. It's very interesting that his former bros, Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly, are right here, and they're getting wrestled away as he takes care of his own business on the side. Undisputed Era, he tried. Roderick Strong tried to work things out, and he just said, "Fuck it, I'll do my own group here."
Pretty much. That's like my only kind of gripe. Like he went from one group to another, but if he's the head of this, that makes sense. I don't know. Just like jumping from one group to another one, I don't really know. But
they didn't want to be bros anymore.
I know. I understand, but it's just like, oh, my friends don't want to be friends with me. They go find some more friends. Like, no, I'm gonna just like stand on my own too. And at least, well, they got rid of his wife, so she can't be his. She can't be. Yeah, that's WWE going WWE. But yeah, definitely not Diamond Mine. He's gonna get these guys some well-deserved heat. Tyler Rust again. I really don't. Somebody does have to eat the pen. But they're probably going to big him up too, as just like Chris said, the diamond in the rough. And the Hideki Suzuki guy, I'm ready to see him go to work. He looks like he means business. So I mean, I was interested, with the vignettes of Diamond Mine, and like now it turned out to be something different, especially with Roddy being the face of it. Again, another guy in Tyler Rust that really isn't on the level of Roddy, no way, shape, or form. And with this other guy, Hideki Suzuki, coming out of left field, I'm really ready to see what they do with this. But it seems like he's going after the cruiserweight title, so I'm like, oh man, not that it's bad because that's going to add some prestige to it with Roddy and the way he works, but just kind of just like maybe he should attack the North American champion. I know that they got the thing going on, but it kind of seems like he was in trying to vie for the NXT title at one point, but now he's like going after the cruiserweight title, and it's not really nothing wrong with that, but it's just like he's gradually trying to build himself back up. So I understand what they're trying to do. It just make sure. Yes, I know. And what's crazy? I have the entrance of Kyle going into the finals on my Instagram. I definitely, guys, intoxicated to say the least.
You did bring up the North American champion. I forgot to bring that up. He was interviewed, perplexed by Santos wanting another title shot at him. Wonders if you have to squish him from the window to the wall, till the sweat dripped down his balls. Hit Row interrupted him. Top Dollar towers over him, calls himself a colossus, laughs at him for not even being from North America.
Like that matters. That was funny though. I'll give him that.
That was funny. The way he said, "You're not even North American."
Bronson Reed, another guy who is appearing on Main Event, who's main roster bound probably. Another champion that has to drop the title, and guys, you might get your wish.
Well, yeah. See, now I sound like a hypocrite because I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you putting your champions in? Like, you're gonna move both your champions up, but I don't even want him to have the title anyway.
Santos Escobar might be North American champion pretty soon here. Who do you think will be called up in the WWE draft? The draft is coming back. I forgot when.
Do these guys really have a choice?
What are you talking about?
Well, a lot of them don't even want to go up, though.
They have a choice. Vince wants you, he wants you. I think the first day is on the end of August, and then the first week of September. I think it's 2 rounds.
I would think you would want to go up to the main roster to make that more money. Go touring. NXT's not touring. Raw and SmackDown are about to go touring. More money. No?
Yeah, definitely. But we all know how that works out for those guys. Like, unless Cross, I can.
Are you worried about both of them?
Honestly, yes. As much shit as I give both of these guys, especially Cross, I seen that shit what they did with him. They nuked everything about him that made him special. There's no like grand entrance. There's no Scarlet. He came out looking like fucking Baron Blade from WWE 2K. They were already doing this shit, and he's not. It wasn't even official yet. Like
that's main event though. You know, if he goes on Raw SmackDown, he's gonna have the Scarlet entrance.
I mean,
that's part of this.
I hope so.
I would like to think.
If he doesn't, then that's basically half of his act. You know, it's the cool entrance, the look, and everything else comes across with it. But yeah, I mean, I think it's just because it was a main event fucking match that they just.
Bro, he don't even look like himself here. He looks.
He doesn't. He looks like he's like, what the fuck? I'm not even feeling this shit right now. And Reed, I see him getting over on SmackDown. Honestly,
are they trying to Mark Mero / Sable, Cross, and Scarlet?
Yeah, just give him American trunks and some fake boxing gear.
Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me.
Let's go out there and do that. It'll be straight. I think both of these guys are going to be fine though. I think Cross is Vince's type of guy.
Oh
and
yeah.
I think Reed. I think Vince already has his hand in Bronson Reed. Like I think he's already been. I think he's the reason why he's been getting a lot of shine on NXT.
Ness. How soon before Bronson Reed has a dancing gimmick?
You're going to be the next Funkasaurus? I give him 3 months. But the thing with Cross, I'll say this: the fact that he towered over everybody that was in that 5-way match, and they didn't look like they could compare to him. I think that's the thing that made Vince say, "Oh, we gotta get this guy up right now, pal. We look at this shit," you know. But yeah, with Bronson Reed, he'll be the next Funkasaurus. Give him 3 months.
All right, let's wrap up this NXT. 0 dirty finishes. You love to see it. Match of the night: Kyle O'Reilly, Kushida. Unanimous.
Yep.
And my MVP of the night, I thought he was hilarious all night. Johnny Gargano. Ness?
My MVP, I'm gonna go with Hit Row. They made fucking.
You gotta say it right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hero. They made Evan Ross look like the jokes that they are. Kicked their asses before they got fired, and then they started. Swerve made his stake at the North American title, so we'll see where that goes.
Chris,
I'm actually gonna go with Austin Theory because I think the whole night he was good. He was a good second to Johnny in the office with Regal. He was good selling his fingers with Dunn. He was good in the match selling, and he brought out that little nice babyface comeback. He grew on me. This episode. I was just like, damn. Now I'm starting to take Austin Theory like seriously as a character. So kudos to him.
It'll be interesting because Johnny Gargano and Austin Theory are appearing a little babyface, but are Candice really indie sort of with Dexter stuff, Dexter Dick? But Candice, he hasn't been nothing babyface about her.
No, not at all. But honestly, they might try to.
Where the hell is Dexter Loomis?
He got his heart broken, so he's
still looking outside his window, listening to Usher.
Yeah, in the shower with his clothes on.
Jabroni of the night. Oh shit! Yeah, that's right. They do have a picture that looks just like him. Jabroni of the night. Everard.
One last hurrah.
Jabroni of the week.
Do I really want? I mean, I feel bad. They got fired. I don't really want.
That's why I'm giving it to them. How you get squashed and then fired?
You have your own pre-show. You have your own pre-show before, and then they fire you a week later. Jesus. Yeah, fuck it. It's Everest.
Nance, you said the same.
Oh yeah, you got squashed and then you got fired.
They'll be back. Blunt Impact.
Probably.
Thankfully, we smoke on that one.
3, 2, 1 will be thumbs up or thumbs down for this edition of NXT. 3, 2, 1. Thumbs up. Unanimous thumbs up. I thought Cole was great. Gargano stole the show. That main event and the debut of Diamond Mine could be newsworthy, depending on what goes on with them. And the True Heels, the Facebook group, you voted, and you gave it a thumbs up, barely, by 1 vote over 8 thumbs in the middle. So, on the NX3 scoreboard, NXT has had 9 thumbs ups, 0 thumbs downs, and 2 thumbs in the middle. The rating, 665,000 viewers, down 30K.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
NBA playoffs, man.
Well, yeah, it's true.
But they'll have their Great American Bash coming up in a few weeks. So we'll see how that does. All right. Chris, where can everyone find you?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at True Heel Chris G. You can see me here on the True Heel Heat YouTube channel. Blunt Impact with the 3-time baby making championess. Joints and Jabronis with the 3-time baby making championess. And of course, NX3 with these 2 fine gentlemen. And roundtable specials, we're on it all.
Ness.
You guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at skinny__Kravitz, right here on the True Heel Heat YouTube channel. One half of Fusion of Honor with Stat King, the man of 1,004 numbers, where we review MLW Fusion and Ring of Honor. Catch me on Joints and Jabronis and Blunt Impact, once again with Chris G. We review Impact Wrestling and we get high while doing it. You can catch me again right here on NX3. Once again, Chris G and RAC in the place to be. Vicky. Catch me on the roundtables, and we shall return soon from our break of True Toxicity. This next season is going to be good. We're going to have some more special guests on here. Definitely going to have RAC on there. A couple of our good brothers. It's going to be a banger of season 2, guys. Be on the lookout.
And you can find me, the Pride of NY, Twitter and Instagram, right here on the True Heel Heat YouTube channel. Rated Raw Superstars, as you saw in the beginning, me and Drunk Guy JJ, NX3, these fine gentlemen, Chris G, Ness, and True Rewind on its way back very soon. The Monday Night War, Raw versus Nitro, me, Drunk Guy, and SP3. Wow, we just covered Monday Night Raw, NXT in less than an hour. I am amazed. I love this live streaming stuff. Let's do this more often, gentlemen. Thank you all for watching. If you were here from the beginning, thank you for Chris G, for Drunk Guy JJ, for Ness. I am Romeo. We thank you for watching this dual stream, NX3 Rated Raw Superstars Diamond Spirit. And we'll see you next time.